Hi everyone, I'm Shauna and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a project pan intro and update all at once. I actually just finished my live stream, my first live stream. It was really fun and not perfect, but it brought me so much joy to talk with everybody who was there. Like, I immediately wanted to go schedule another one. So thank you everybody who came and hung out and like chatted. I got such a big smile. It was so great. One of the things I did, which I think speaks a lot to my personality, is I was so nervous about it that I decided to bring something to talk about. Because it was my first one, I just couldn't foresee what was going to happen, and I wanted to be prepared. So I brought these products to talk about for this project pan I'm bringing to today. Only got to 3 things, and so I feel like, okay, I need to do a video so I can talk about everything together. So this project pan is a 10 pan skincare project pan. This was initially on my Instagram, but Instagram is a platform I'm just taking a step back from, at least for now. And so I'm bringing it here, and I'm gonna follow through with the project on YouTube. So I'm going to start with the products. So all the products in this project were started on Instagram. They're used. Some things I never used, others have a little bit of use. So I'm gonna show you the updates where they apply. First up is the Kopari coconut oil deodorant. I knew I didn't like it when I rolled it in, and when I started, I thought that I could wear it every few days and hopefully over the course of the year, roll it out. This is way worse than I ever imagined. It's unwearable because I smell the same as if I wore no deodorant at all. The fact that this is equivalent to wearing no deodorant is like defeats the point of having this. And I am going to take a look at the ingredients, but I think what I'm going to do is just like scrape it out and then put it in my green bin. And if not, I'm just going to throw the whole thing away. It's horrible and it doesn't work. There's a really vigorous chat that went on about deodorants in the live stream. And some folks are talking about maybe I'm used to it, and others who have liked it. I have never ever used this regularly, so I don't think that's true for me. I mean, there is a chance. I just don't think this was effective from the get and something I would really stay away from. Number 2 is this Think Sport sunscreen. You can see the mark where I started off. I did actually have this on a tally, but because I'm just chucking it, there's no sense in really looking at how much I use. As for this, you can see where I started off there, and I am about here. So you can see that there's some good use. The only problem with this is that this expires in March. I got this in, I think, December, and it expires in March. This was on sale, and what I didn't realize at the time, I bought this from all.ca. I didn't realize that it only had a 3-month shelf life. And apparently in the fine print of their agreement when you buy from them is that they only guarantee the life of the product for 3 months. So I bought this, and they also have a no return policy. So I'm stuck with it, and hopefully I can use as much of it up in the next like 6 weeks as possible. So we'll have to see. This is like running against the clock kind of product. The next item is the Kopari coconut melt. It's the coconut oil. It's overpriced coconut oil. I started up here back in January, and I'm now actually just under here. I've used it a couple of times. I only use this in my shower because I'm not okay using any kind of cleansing balm in my regular sink or my sink. Because what I've noticed is that products like coconut oil or cleansing balms, although they can liquefy at some point, they can harden, and coconut oil does harden at a particular temperature, and so they can harden into my pipes and clog them up. So I only use this in my shower where that doesn't happen, and so this one is going to be slow. The next product is this big boy. It's this Champagne charcoal scrub. It's the inside. And I did dig a really deep hole on this side here. And this is really old. This needs to be used. And I mostly use this kind of product in the summertime, not so much in the winter time, or at least much slower. So one of the things I tried with this, because we're in deep winter, is as a scalp scrub, because I did say I wanted to buy one, but I had this and I felt like I was obligated, or I owed it to myself to try it. So I did, and I think it worked well, and it didn't leave any kind of residue in my hair. So I do want to try it again, and I think that could be a good use for this because I do like having a scalp scrub. So that could be the use for the next couple of months until it's more summertime, and then pick up use with that regular on my body. One of the things that I like in a scalp scrub is like vigorous, kind of more rough particles, and that's exactly what this is. Next up is this mask. You might have seen this before. This is the Eve Lom brightening face mask, or sorry, it's a rescue mask. This is just weird. It's a weird texture. It's taking forever to use, and I'm not excited about using it. But I feel like I talk about this all the time, and I'm so wishy-washy, and I can see it in my videos, and I think you guys can too. But I can't throw this away. I can't. No matter how horrible it is, I can't throw it away. So I'm going to keep using it. It's just okay. I'm going to do my best to use this. There may be a time where I get to that point where it's like, okay, I'm done with it, time to throw it away. But we're not at that point yet. So I'm going to keep using this mask for as long as I can. I did start off here. I did use this twice, and I don't know, the air in here, I can't actually tell if it's air or if it's mask. So it doesn't look like I moved all that much with this, but that's kind of to be expected if you use something 2 times. Next up is this Cora Organics eye oil. And I started up here. You might just have to wait to see the photo. I started up here, and I use this every single night without fail. I don't use anything else, and it's moved so little. This is gonna take a long time to finish up. I mean, it's okay. It needs to be combined with something else. So maybe I need to start doing that, putting this on top or below an eye cream. Next up is this Ren Ever Calm Anti-Redness Serum. I was here last month. I totally forgot about it, didn't use it. So there's no real use to report on that guy. And I think I just need to incorporate it back into my routine. The next thing is the Cocoon Apothecary Orange Blossom Facial Cream. I started last month, can we see, here. And then I am all the way down here. I use this as my morning moisturizer. This one is not, I hate it. This one is like, it's okay, it's fine. And I can use it up like that. The second to last thing is this lip scrub from Lush. I used this 4 times. It looks like it hasn't moved. I did not, can you even see that? I did not realize how long it would take to use up this product. Clearly much longer than I anticipated. So this one is definitely going to be a full year kind of product. But I don't really use lip scrubs, or like I haven't in the past. It's not a product category that I would buy or feel like I need in my collection. It is nice to have it, but you would think like, oh, it's a tiny jar, like you can use it pretty fast, but definitely not, because you only need the smallest amount. The last product is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. I started it off up here, and I'm about here, just a little move. I've talked about on my channel before that I don't really like using a lot in my hair, so I don't use this every time I take a shower. So it's going to be definitely a slower moving product, but I think that's okay. And these things last a long time. So even if I don't use it up this year, which I kind of hope that I will, it'll be okay for another year. So that's everything. Those are all of the products that I'm introducing for this new project. I feel like having skincare in a project is really nice, and a way to remember to use, I guess, the breadth of your collection. That's gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.